Hey everybody, welcome back to Broken Dolly TV. I'm Gypsy, and today we are jumping into something super exciting, the much awaited, most detailed review of the Barbie music series Aaliyah doll. Now, instead of making one long video with the unboxing, review, and restyling all crammed together, I decided to break things up into 3 separate videos. But here's how it's gonna work. In one part, we're gonna start with the unboxing, checking out the packaging and the first impressions, which is this video right here. In another part, we're going to do the full review, where we'll go over the doll's details, articulation, outfit quality, and more. And in the third part, we're going to do the restyling session, where I will be giving Aaliyah a fresh new look with a body swap, hair makeover, and outfit change. All 3 videos are being uploaded today, so you can watch them in any order that you like. I have links at the end of each video so you can easily jump between them. I've got you covered. Let me know in the comments which part you're most excited for, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload from me. Just a little bit of background information on this doll. Her release date was on January 16th of 2025, which was available only to members of the Barbie 59 Club on Mattel Creations website. There were rumors that on the 26th of January, this doll would be widely available at Target as part of the public release, but so far we have not seen that is the case. This doll is highly sought after, and at the moment she is sold out. There are no stores that are carrying this doll in the United States that are selling her at retail price so far, but I am updating you guys with more information as I find out news on the availability of this doll and what's going on. Because she's supposed to be part of the Black History Month releases of dolls, like the Black Barbie 45th anniversary doll, we're just gonna keep our fingers crossed and hope that we see her turning up in at least Target over the course of the month of February. The key style and theme of the doll is the 1 in a Million music video look from Aaliyah's actual music video, and the doll was designed by Carlisle New Era alongside her brother Rashad Houghton, who oversaw the process and made sure that the doll turned out the way that he wanted for it to turn out, including certain features that his sister had that he really wanted the doll to have captured. The packaging is designed by Ladiana Shiv. This is supposed to be a black label doll, which means that there is no quantity cap on how many of these dolls are produced for the public to consume, which is why it's a little odd that she's sold out when she was very limitedly released initially. And her face sculpt is new. It's the Aaliyah face sculpt made just for this doll, and she does have an articulated original body type. Let's first talk about her packaging details. The entire front and sides are plastic on the box, so you can see right through the plastic from every angle to get a good look at the doll inside the box. If you want to display her this way, you'll see that there's stylized writing right in the front of the packaging that says the doll's name, Aaliyah. And on the inside insert, you're gonna find a collage of pictures of the real Aaliyah, who was a singer. The color scheme of the box is very neutral. There's basically just brown, black, and white as the color scheme, which I think is nice. It's not too over the top, and it goes alongside with the real Aaliyah's taste in colors. Her favorite color was black, and that's usually what she wore. And here and there you would see her in some other neutral colors in her wardrobe, but for the most part, she liked to wear darker colors. On the back of the packaging, you're gonna find some more information about Aaliyah the singer and what made her very iconic. And although it doesn't talk about it on the back of the box, part of what makes her legacy so long lasting after all of these years that she hasn't been making music is because, if you weren't aware, this singer lost her life in a tragic plane accident very young at the age of 22. So due to her early demise, we are unable to hear any of her music beyond that point. So it's like she was just captured in time basically at that young age, and she accomplished a lot in her life. So I'm not going to go into all of that here. I did already cover her backstory in a previous video, which you're welcome to go and watch. I highly encourage that you go and watch that so you can learn more about this doll and really appreciate why so many people are chasing after this doll, even though Mattel has not been hyping the doll up really at all. Still in the box, you can see that she is posed with her hand on her hip. wearing her iconic 1 in a Million outfit. The outfit looks to be 2 pieces on top and a pair of pants on the bottom. And it appears that she's wearing some dark sneakers or boots. You can see she's got a belly button piercing, which is very similar to the one that Aaliyah had. Her nails are painted black. And you can also see that she's got her hair in the signature Aaliyah hairstyle, where she wore one eye covered with her bangs and sunglasses. And she's wearing some studded earrings and these cool looking, what do you call these, cuffs or something on her arm, like armbands. Those should be removable. I haven't been able to find a picture of Aaliyah in this outfit, just kind of like posing in the outfit for the like a photo shoot picture or anything, but there is an outfit just like this that she's wearing in the video if you watch the video, which is available here on YouTube if you want to go and check it out, if you want to get a more accurate look of what the outfit's supposed to look like. And we also can see that the box itself is in this asymmetrical kind of design, like a prism almost. That's not a design I've really seen before, and a little more interesting than the usual plain rectangular box shape that they use for their dolls. So if you are an in the box collector, this one will definitely stand out on your shelves. Now, if you are an inbox collector who needs to take this doll out of the box in order to adjust her a little bit, or maybe the hair is not sitting quite right, or the glasses are a little bit crooked or something, and you want to fix that stuff before you put her back into the box for display, I just want you to know that you do have to slide the doll out from the bottom, not the top, because the way that she's inserted into the box, if you try to cut it open from the top, it's going to get stuck as you're trying to pull the insert out. There's plastic tabs inside the box that keep it in place. So it's much easier to just slide her out from the bottom, just so that you know how to preserve your box. I wanted to mention that. This is how she looks out of the box without the glare all up in her face. Some people were commentating that the doll's skin tone seems a little too dark compared to the real Aaliyah. I wasn't sure what to make of that because, for one, her brother played a heavy role in approving everything about this doll that was supposed to be accurate to his sister's likeness. But if you look at different videos of her, sometimes she looks darker than other times, and I think that's because, I'm just speaking for myself, I have pictures of myself where when I'm standing next to my Black family members, my skin tone blends in with theirs, and when I'm standing next to my Asian family members, my skin tone also blends in with them, which is bizarre because the two sides of my family don't have similar skin tones. But for some reason, I don't know, it just looks like that in pictures. So it's kind of hard to say whether this is really accurate or not. Personally, I do think she's like a tad darker, but at the same time, it's a doll, so you're not gonna get the exact same skin tone match. Even with other celebrities, I've seen that, sometimes the pigmentation isn't 100% correct. It's just very similar. So I can't say whether this is accurate or not, but I don't think it's inaccurate at the same time because, like I said, if you look at pictures of her, you'll see that she looks different in different kinds of pictures and videos as far as her lightness and darkness. And when you have melanin in your skin tone does change. Sometimes it changes over time, and sometimes it changes seasonally. You can get lighter and darker, redder and browner and yellower, depending on the season and how much sunlight your skin is getting. So I don't think this is completely inaccurate, and it's not really a huge factor in why I would say the doll is not close in likeness to Aaliyah. Another thing I want to note is that so far from what I can see, she only has the one mole here on the top of her head, which is another thing that kind of confused me because sometimes when I look at pictures of her, I do see that she has a mole on the side of her lip, but I think that mole is probably not real. I think it's just like an extra accent that she added to her makeup look. But you will see sometimes, like here in this picture, right there on her dimple, you see there's a little dot. That's a mole. And then when you look at other pictures, it's gone. So I think this is probably something she just added rather than it being a real mole. And the one that's the real mole on her face is the one that you see up on her forehead next to her eyebrow. I kind of like that look, so I might add it to my doll just to make her look a little bit more personalized for me, because I don't really like to keep my dolls as they came. And her doll stand and COA are hiding here in the back of the box where everything is strapped in with tape. The stand is nothing special. It's one of these typical 3-piece stands that some of us love and some of us hate. I do think that it would have been nice to have a special stand for this doll, but Mattel couldn't be bothered as usual, so that's no surprise. And here is the COA, which has the usual blah 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 that's always on the COAs. I'm not sure what is the significance of these things, you guys. I've never understood what was so important about it. I feel like it's a waste of paper. And down at the bottom, you can clearly see that it says Black Label. So where the doll's at, Mattel? But anyways, in case you were wondering if your Aaliyah doll's bootleg or something, here's your COA to prove that it isn't. So after removing the doll as neatly as I can, here's how everything looks after I slid the insert back into the bottom of the box. If you're wondering whether you can reuse this box for another doll display or whatever, for storage, you can definitely do that as long as you remove her very carefully from the inserts. You want to cut the entire plastic piece out from the back of the box, which is going to have it looking like this, in order for you to preserve the cardboard on the inside as much as possible. Alright, pretty people, this is where the unboxing portion of the doll review ends. And if you click on one of the videos that pop up at the end screen, it will jump right over to the detailed review or the restyling and body swap segment. Let me know if you plan to take her out of the box or if you're thinking of leaving her just as is on your display shelf. Were you one of the luckies who got your hands on 2 Aaliyah dolls and plan to take one out and keep one in the box? I will see you in the comments. My name is Gypsy and you're watching the one and only Broken Dolly TV. See you real soon. Now let's continue to have a dolly day.